Your 4x4 is proudly presented by ARB 4x4 Accessories, Lightforce Performance Lighting, Berrima Diesel Service, Piranha Off-Road Products, Kmart 4-Wheel Drive Accessories, Brown Davis Automotive, Carryboy 4x4 Accessories, and HEMA Maps.
The Victorian high country offers many wonderful adventures for the wandering traveller. From the history of the area to the stunning backdrops, to the towns hidden away and their friendly locals, you'll never be short of experiences to enjoy. But undoubtedly the main draw for off-roaders is the myriad of 4x4 tracks that crisscross the mountains for hundreds of kilometres. With every tier of difficulty, catering for first-timers through to old hands of four-wheel driving, the mountains provide an abundance of options for everyone. Shaped by the changeable landscapes themselves, the tracks wander up steep rocky ascents, down smooth shaly rock faces, through tightly vegetated arches and straight through gorgeous river crossings. So vast is the area these trails lead through that many have become overgrown or forgotten, and there is always something new, or very, very old, to be discovered. Even if sticking to classics like the Barkly River Jeep track or the Mount Margaret track, bringing maps and a GPS is strongly advised, as access to the tracks can change and it can be very easy to get lost. Coming with friends or a convoy is also recommended, as suffering a major breakage could cause serious trouble when so far from a main road. Although the region is so rugged and isolated, it's only about 3 hours from Melbourne, and as such is a great place to spend a weekend exploring the natural beauty and technical challenges that it provides.
Hello, I'm Simon Christie.
And I'm Danny Sparks Cousins.
Welcome to Your 4x4 and the final episode of our high country adventure. So Danny, what do we have planned today?
It's a little bit sad. We have to pack up, break camp. We're going to do a few more tracks and head to Briagolong for dinner tonight.
All right, Danny, sounds like a great day. Let's hit the tracks and have some fun.
This is the last day of our high country trip. So far, the trip has been absolutely fantastic. The high country is Victoria's prime four-wheel drive destination.
So I've just done a little bit of a transit this morning. We've pulled up here at Hickey Creek. Al could definitely feel that there was a lack of boost. So straight up with the tools and into it.
We got boost back, guys. Our power's back. I can't believe that, losing all my boost. Terrible. It lives again. Ready to play again, Simon?
We've been coming up here since the mid-80s and never ever have got tired of it. It's just iconic four-wheel driving. You know, we all grew up starting our four-wheel drive careers basically in this area. It just offers so much.
Certainly the track we're on now, which the Hickey Creek track, it's be great to get back up there and see those rocky outcrops up there, and see what they look like in the morning sun.
I've been comparing this to the Appalachian Mountains. There's a lot of state parks and national parks that look a lot like this. The only difference is the trees, but the rock, the shale rock, are pretty much the same. The technical climbs are pretty much the same as the Appalachian Mountains.
Here we are down at Ben Crouching Creek, an amazing little spot. We've come down here for lunch, and whether it was lunch or whether you're coming down here for morning tea or even a camp at night, this is the perfect spot. The other great thing, as I touched on, is just the locations you get to. You know, it's a hot day today. We're probably going to touch about 30 degrees, which means going for a swim is just awesome for the kids especially, for us older kids also, to get in. You know, we have a fairly good waterhole here, some deep pits, so you jump off the rocks, have a bit of fun, and I mean, they're still out there. You'll hear them in the background. They're still out there having a bit of fun, and that's what it's about really. You could pull into a place like this at this sort of time, spend the morning forward driving when it's still a little bit cooler, and then relax in the sun at a location like this. There's really nothing better.
From here on is virgin territory. Now we're heading off to Briagolong. It's not very far to go, but we don't know what's ahead of us, so it's going to be a bit of an adventure to see what's coming up. We've got 7 or 8 more crossings to do on the maps, and then heading into the Briagolong pub for dinner. Looking forward to that, but very sad to see the end of a fantastic trip.
This week's entry comes from John Williams, and John's written in, "I love the smile on my son's face as he struggles to get up and in the so-called monster truck that he now loves."
For being picked as the email of the week, you've won yourself a Piranha utility bag, a HEMA Explorer app, a Kmart Centerpool recovery hitch and a Kmart stubby holder. And remember that all entries go in the running for a Brown Davis long-range fuel tank, a set of Lightforce 50-watt Genesis driving lamps, and an RFI antenna pack, including an antenna, stubby holder, cap and water bottle. For full details, check out your4x4.com.au.
Sometimes the front runners lead from behind, and when it comes to protecting your rear, Kmart are world leaders in rear end protection and tow bar combinations. The just released Prado 150 is no exception, with a bar that is designed to follow the car's lines and work with your sensors and factory camera. For the best in rear end protection, trust Kmart. It's a statement, not just an accessory, for the toughest of 4x4 trips. For more info, go to kmart.com.au.
Got a tough 4x4 tourer and enjoy hitting the tracks? Odds are you'll need some serious underguard protection and a heavy-duty long-range tank. Brown Davis Automotive offer aluminised steel underguard protection plates and long-range tanks for most popular makes and models. They're designed and developed right here in Australia and have been tested to the extreme right across this great country. Remember Brown Davis Automotive. It's a trusted and family-owned Aussie business and proud manufacturers of high-end tanks, underguards and more.
Got a ute? Need more space? Need it to be safe and secure? And of course stylish? Then look no further than Carry Boy. Designed with the true lines of your vehicle in mind and the ultimate in functionality, a Carry Boy canopy will transform the look and performance of your utility. For more information on why Carry Boy are the world leaders in canopy design, durability and practicality, visit carryboy.com.au.
Warning, beware of imitation lights. Only Lightforce performance lighting guarantees Australian made, no leaking or melting, quality output and 3-year warranty. Unlike their imitators, Lightforce lights feature peerless construction, leak-proof seals, impact-proof lenses and filters, vibration and fracture-resistant mounts and housing, and stainless steel fittings, outshining and outlasting their impersonators in every way. Often imitated, never replicated. Visit lightforce.com for the full range of authentic Lightforce lights.
It's been a great trip so far, absolutely brilliant. This country is magic country. I mean, this is like a typical river crossing, the water's beautifully clear.
But look, it's certainly country you wouldn't want to go by yourself. I mean, it's not the sort of thing one car should do, a bit like diving, you don't go by yourself, but go with somebody maybe a bit more experienced yourself, maybe a club. But yeah, a couple of cars out there in case one gets into trouble. And we did have that today, we had a recovery today.
We were expecting just basically a transit day today, just meandering on some forest trails back into civilization here, but it ended up being quite a challenging drive. This is really, really rugged, remote country. Everyone's had an absolute ball. The drive's been technical, challenging. We've had fabulous weather. I mean, had it have been wet, it would have been a very, very different story going up and down some of these tracks in the wet. But in the dry, with good lines and well set up vehicles, it's been a great drive.
The last few days has been testing for some of us, wide variety of vehicles on this trip, so some have done really well, some have scrambled, but that's just because of the terrain up here. It offers so much. We can really test out what vehicle is capable and which vehicles struggle, which equipment helps you and assists. A real eye-opener actually as to what different accessories will make an ordinary vehicle into a really good high country vehicle.
As always with most of these trips, we're on a tight schedule. Now, we've already had some fun winching, we've played in a little bit of mud. We thought we'd straddle the rats and get through this section, but it's tough sometimes, and one of the vehicles with all-terrain tyres has slipped into the ruts, got themselves fairly well wedged.
Going across the skid plate. I'm completely high centered. We were doing a 2-vehicle recovery where we started pulling from the front. As we were getting deeper into the mud, we decided to turn around the vehicle and pull from the back.
Ash, can you grab the winch cable? I was pulling backwards.
Now this whole area through here is chopped out like crazy. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't want to be coming through here in the wet without mud tyres, without diff locks and without a winch. Now let's get back on the track, keep continuing. We've got plenty more water crossings coming your way.
Our first entry this week is this great looking 80 Series Land Cruiser, shown here at Hat Head National Park. Next is this well set up Jeep Wrangler, out on the beach for a weekend fishing trip. Another great beach shot, this GU Patrol is stopped for a quick snap on Fraser Island. This GU Patrol does a great job getting the family out. This photo was taken in the Victorian high country. And our last entry is this Jeep Wrangler, shown on one of the many creek crossings in the Kimberley.
If you've just seen your vehicle featured and you're the first person to email danny@your4x4.com.au, you've won yourself a Lightforce pack, including a cap, TAC-30 torch, stubby holder and flag, plus a Brown Davis tailgate seal. All entries in the photo comp go in the running for a DP chip plug-and-go pedal chip, a HEMA HN7 GPS unit, and a Piranha pack including a utility bag, battery manager, battery monitor, fuse box and battery tray voucher valued at $195. For full details, check the your4x4.com.au website. Do you want better performance from your modern diesel 4x4? Then a DP chip is your answer for safe, reliable and enduring power gains. Backed by Australia's premier diesel workshop, a DP chip offers increased power and torque output, better drivability and can even improve economy. With 24/7 customer support, a 60-day money-back guarantee, a 6-year warranty, plus a matched new vehicle engine and driveline warranty, there is no other choice for safe, reliable and enduring diesel performance gains. Check dpchip.com for full details.
ARB, Australia's largest manufacturer and distributor of 4x4 accessories, has everything you need for your next off-road adventure. From bull bars and suspension to recovery gear and lights, we've got four-wheel drives of all shapes and sizes covered. Whether you're heading off to bitumen for a weekend getaway or preparing for that epic round Australia trip, enjoy a safer, more comfortable journey with ARB. To order a copy of our free catalogue, visit our website or give us a call.
If you drive a four-wheel drive with or without a dual battery kit, then it's time to upgrade. Modern vehicles and modern battery technologies require smart electronics, and the Piranha Off-Road Products DBE140 dual battery controller has all the smart grunt you will need packed into an affordable and tiny package. Priced at just $170, the Piranha DBE140 is the smart choice in dual battery management. For more information on how you can stay charged, visit piranhaoffroad.com.au.
HEMA Maps have been exploring Australia for over 30 years to craft the most accurate maps possible for getting off the beaten track. Always looking to take the road less travelled, HEMA Maps uses a unique hands-on process to map Australia and constantly update their range of innovative navigation products. With the most reliable maps, GPS navigation systems and mobile apps, HEMA Maps empowers four-wheel drive touring and camping adventures like never before. HEMA Maps, prepared to explore.
This week's question for the experts comes from Russell Scott, and Russell's written in, I have a modern diesel 4x4. Is fitting a turbo timer a worthwhile upgrade, or are modern turbos built to withstand little to no cool down times? Russell, that's a great question, and Andrew from Berrima Diesel can answer it for us.
I've actually never pushed turbo timers pretty much from day one. Turbos are generally water cooled, which means that they've been designed to be shut off when you pull over. But we need to look at the conditions when we do turn off a vehicle, and do we need it to actually be cooled down? Turbos are connected to the exhaust, and the exhaust gets hot when the foot is down. When we're cruising, it's not as hot. When we take the foot off, it's of course a lot cooler. So unless we've really been pulling very, very hard up a hill or pulling maybe up the Sturt Highway with a big caravan on, and we've made a silly mistake to go, oh, there's the fuel stop, and pull straight over off full throttle. Maybe not turning it off straight away would be a good thing. So it's actually very rare conditions that we really need to have turbo timers. It's more common sense when you're under heavy load, and I mean sustained foot flat load and things are hot. Pull over and give an engine time to cool down, because the engine is the thing that needs to cool down, not the turbo. The engine's cooled by water, you turn the engine off, the fan stops. A turbo is starting to cool down the minute your foot comes off. It's really your own choice. I don't really think that they're a necessary thing, and sometimes they can be a bit of a hassle in the way. So other than that, just monitor how you're driving and how you run your vehicle, and use a little bit of common sense there.
For being picked as the question of the week, you've won yourself a DP chip pack, including a doll, cap, stubby holder, pen and keyring, plus an ARB pack including socks, a toaster and cooler bag. All Ask an Expert questions also go into the running for a projector, 600 watt pure sine wave inverter, a Travel Buddy oven, an ARB twin motor compressor and a $500 gift voucher from Kmart. For full details, check out your4x4.com.au.
Well guys, what a fantastic end to an awesome week. Certainly exceeded most people's expectations in terms of the driving. We really saw nobody. It was very remote, and what fantastic country. So get out here and enjoy.
It's been really good with the convoy. There's a lot of experience within the group. Alan from Piranha and Michael his son, they've been great, assisted me. Kmart had Brown Davis that assisted me because I'm new, Light Force, HEMA. So everybody's been great to work with. So it's been a lot easier for me to tackle the tracks that we've tackled, and also having that narration, so to speak, and how to tackle them, what gears and how to do it. It's been a lot easier for me.
Go back. Okay. Keep going.
It's been quite challenging, but also quite doable with the way we've rigged up the vehicles. Looking forward to coming back in the near future with the vehicle and my experience, and I can do it again. And bring the family back if I have to. No, I'll bring the family back.
What you doing now?
Well, changing out my tire. When we went up that bank, I think I popped the bead, and basically have to change it out or reseal it. It's definitely important to have people help you. You know, if I didn't have other people working on the vehicle, we probably wouldn't have spotted the lower A-arm problem.
Thanks for bringing the tools, Luch.
No worries, man. No way.
All right, Ben, you ready to get back on the road?
Yeah. Thanks everyone for the help.
All right, all aboard, load up.
Wow, what a week. Now, you can see how people get addicted to four-wheel driving, and four-wheel driving gets into their blood. great part is most of these tracks are only about 3 hours from Melbourne, and to find these on our doorstep, absolutely sensational, and just looking forward to the next trip. Bring it on.
Unfortunately, trips like this have to come to an end, and here we are on the 5th day of our high country adventure. And, heading home. I mean, it is one of those things that when you're out here, you don't really want it to end. It's been amazing. Thank you very much for watching again. And who knows where we'll be next, but I'm excited. I hope you are.
Well guys, we have had the most amazing, incredible week in the high country. Now the high country is a pretty special place anyway, but what we've done has made it probably even more special. Today was our sneak surprise wonderful day. It turned out to be far better than ever expected, yeah. In fact, I want to go back again and take Danny with us next time.
Yeah, poor old Danny missed out on some of this stuff today. Had a bit of a problem with the Colorado 7 Utes. Not everybody came away unscathed. There's a few battle scars to talk about and say, I got that on that track and got that on that track, and a couple of side steps a bit worse for wear and a few scratches, a few bumps. We did say it was going to be a hard trip, and I think that's lived up to that claim. Yep, we've lived up to the claim and everyone's had a ball. So it's been a great trip out, and guys, you should come out and see this country too, because your backyard, enjoy it, it's fantastic.
Well, Simon, what an adventure. You've got to love the high country.
It has been a sensational week, Danny. Now, we set out from the very beginning not to do the standard high country tracks or trip. And Danny, we've had a sensational 5 days of four-wheel driving.
It was certainly worth trying something a little bit different, lots of fun.
But today kicked it off. Wow, what a rocker of a day. Rocks, water crossings, winching, we had it all.
Has the lot, it's great.
Well viewers, it was like the old times of four-wheel driving 10, 15, 20 years ago. I've had a ripper week, Danny.
I have too, I don't want to go home.
Well viewers, thank you so much for joining us on our high country adventure. I'm Simon Christie.
I'm Danny Sparks Cousins.
Tune in for more Your 4x4 coming your way shortly.